This is Tech Tips with Stoneman. Today we're going to talk about a free app for your iPad or iPhone called PDF Expert. We're going to be doing this as an iPad. The advantage of PDF Expert, you can add text, you can draw on PDFs, you can add to it, you can highlight, you can search of it, you can open PDFs from email and then save them to cloud storages such as Google Drive, is what we'll be showing you today. And it's pretty sweet in this time where you will try to eliminate some paper. In this instance, we're going to be doing homework for a child, for a kid, and this will be eliminating the mother's need to print out all the pages. The child can just write on the PDF using an iPad and then save it and then send it back to the teacher. So here we go. Now this particular one was emailed to me as a PDF, so I have this open here on my iPad, as you can see. We're going to tap to open this PDF. Once this PDF is open, we're going to tap here, and then we're going to go down to where it says Copy to PDF Expert. We're going to tap Copy to PDF Expert. This will automatically open PDF Expert and have the file ready to go. So here we go. We've now got an editable version of this PDF. Okay, now that we have this file open inside PDF Expert, now we can go about editing it, do what we need to do to get it ready for our homework, to have our kid working on it, have sign, fill out different areas. We're going to start here with student name. We have a couple different options for that. The biggest one you're probably going to use is the typewriter tool. So we tap on the text in the box up there, and we tap where we want to type. This brings up a dialog here, and we can type the name that we're typing for student name. We can adjust the font of it right here while we're typing. We can change it to bold. We can change the font itself. We do have a selection of fonts here. Let's go to something fun. We like that one. So once we're done editing text, we would just hit done. Now we're ready to go. Okay. If we want to turn off edit mode, we would just tap again to turn it off. And that would turn off edit mode. Now when you're in edit mode or add to mode or typewriter, or however you want to call it, in order to scroll through different pages, you're going to have to use 2 fingers, not 1. You can also zoom in and out by pinching and zooming, kind of like a photo. Okay. Now, if you're not in edit mode, then you can use 1 finger to scroll. As you can tell, we're in edit mode. You'll see blue lines across that you can tell you're in edit mode. If you see a blue line on that toolbar, you're in edit mode. The next option over here would be the writing tool, where you can just draw on it. So we would call my teacher's name Stowe. Now I know this looks hokey. I don't have this zoomed in a lot. We have this undo button right here. We're going to undo the Stowe. We're going to show you a trick. You want to pinch and zoom in, and then you have a little more control of what you're going to write. If you want to write like that, not use the typewriter. Then of course you can zoom out. You can scroll down to where you need to be. Do whatever you need to do here. Next thing would be highlighting tool. This is your highlighting tool, and you use that to highlight different areas if you want to highlight different things. And then your erase tool is this gray one right here, and we can erase the highlights in this particular instance if you make a mistake. You also have your callouts here. You can insert notes, you can insert shapes, and you can insert stickers. We're not going to worry about any of that. That's really not irrelevant to what we're trying to accomplish today. Okay, so that would be once you're done editing this, adding stuff to it. And here, we'll just put Monday. We'll add some text here real quick. No work. Then we'll go down here, tap here, and then we'll put not. Okay. Whatever you want to add in here. Name, Stoneman. But once you're done editing and doing all this, then you're going to want to save it. So if you just hit this back button right here, this will save it inside the app. There's the name of the app, and we can go back and edit again if we choose. Okay. So once we're done that, we're done working on it completely, and we want to share it to the teacher, send it back, we would hit these 3 dots and we would tap on email. That would open up an email dialog in order to save the file, in order to email the file directly. Now, the next thing is we're going to go back to here and say you want to save this. We're going to go back here, actually. We're going to go here, and we're going to do save a copy. Now, this gives us an option to save a copy of this, and you can rename it to whatever you want. And we're going to get rid of all the gibberish, and we're going to call it working. Okay, and we're going to keep the original document because if we want to edit all that stuff, We can save it to the My Files. That would be the files inside of the application. We can also save this. I've connected this to my Google Drive, so we can save it inside my Google Drive, and we can choose a folder where we'd like to save it. And this one we're going to put in Test Sync. And we're going to go back here, and now you see we have the path of where it's going to go, and we just hit Save. Now this is saved and upload it right to my Google Drive. So this, now if you notice, we're working inside the homework working because we saved it as a copy. So we're going to close that, and we can go back here, and if we want to go back to homework working, because I saved on my Google Drive, we would go here to my Google Drive, remember where we saved it, we did that under Test Sync, and there's homework working, and there it is. Hope this makes sense. This is Stoneman with Tech Tips with Stoneman. Stay safe, stay healthy.